What's up, everybody? Happy Friday Eve. I am feeling super, 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 super. This is for Instagram because they don't show your face. Your head is always like cut off if you do that. This is for Facebook. This is for Instagram. Anyway, I just finished my last race. I am super, 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 super excited. I'm so glad that I pushed through when they canceled the in-person race. I was disappointed. Who wouldn't be? You want to go to Negril for a week, 7, 10 days, So anyway, I kept a promise to myself, and I went ahead and trained. I found another race, another half marathon to do, and then out of nowhere, talking to my sister, it's like, hey, I can do the virtual one for Negril also. So that's what I'm gonna do on Sunday. I'm super happy. So Instagram's getting ready to cut off, so switch over to Facebook. You can hear the rest. So anyway, it's like I was just, like I said, I was just like on the ego trip. My baby sister had jumped off of Rick's Cafe. Sorry, I ran today. Wait till you see my numbers. So my baby sister had jumped off of Rick's Cafe's highest thing, and I just couldn't do it. And I stayed out there, like, I'm telling you, my love must love me, because he stayed right there with me from probably about 12 something all the way to about 6, me trying to jump. And I just couldn't get it. So anyway, I wanted to go back and redeem myself, and this would have been my chance to do that. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have Bae go with me, and we just go up the highest one. He's just like, okay, jump. And he knows I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna come out the water crying, but I was gonna jump. So anyway, I could have just left it at that. Oh, it was just an ego thing, and then I could have just not trained. However, you all know, for the past 3 years, my arms get tired. The past 3 years, I've been training with Effect Fitness. Those people over there are really fantastic. If you ever get a chance to go to Atlanta and you just want to push yourself and just no nonsense, and you're ready to work, because if you're not ready to work, you will be offended. You will be. I'm just telling you now, don't go up in there playing. You're going to get cursed out. You're going to get your feelings hurt. They're going to talk about you, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, everybody. They're going to talk about you. They're going to say all kind of things, because if you don't really want it, then don't be wasting their time. So anyway, yeah. So the people over there are great. Dooley, his team, all that stuff like that. I did a small group training also, and that was Steve did a small group training. So just those 3 years, just putting in work. So this is like the sum total of that plus my own work. So it's like, okay, your race isn't gonna happen. What are you gonna do? And so I'm just so happy that I stayed true to myself, that I went ahead and trained, because it's like the thought that I could still do the reggae virtual didn't come to me till 2 weeks ago or so. And so my whole thing is like, what if that thought would have come to me same time, however I wasn't training? It was no way in the world. I'm not a distance person anyway. It's no way in the world I could have trained 2 weeks and been ready for the half marathon. So that's kind of like a spiritual thing, because you all know I'm a Reiki master and stuff like that. That's kind of like a spiritual thing. It's like, what you think is going to happen may not happen. However, if your spirit tells you to keep going forward, who you are, your true self tells you to keep going forward, it's worth it to keep going forward. You may not know what's ahead, you may not know what's going on, all that stuff like that. However, you got to get to the place where you know yourself. It's like, I don't know what it is. Let me just go ahead and do it. So for me, it's like I wanted to lose weight, and I'm still not at my 130. I'm 146. I'm still not at my numbers or nothing like that. Probably a little bit more than I've been eating. So anyway, my goal is to be 130 by the end of the year. And that's just for my own personal self. I know I got sidetracked. My own personal self. So it's just like, whatever reason, it was health reasons. My doctor only says I have to weigh 150 155 is the highest to keep all my numbers in a good place, which my labs and everything are good. So this is just for me, my personal self, what I want for my own goals. So it's like you gotta spend time with yourself. You gotta put in the work, spend time with yourself, because you never know what opportunity Spirit has for you. I mean, this is just running. It's just health and fitness. I've been running since I was 14 years old. I just love to run. So, it could be anything. So just get to that place where you listen to yourself, you tap into yourself, you spend time with yourself. So when that little voice comes and tells you, hey, keep doing what you're doing, and you're like, no, they said no for that promotion. He said no, he doesn't love me, he's breaking up with me, he's separating from our family. Your Spirit's telling you to keep going to counseling, keep working on yourself. You and the kids keep going to counseling, you work on yourself and do those kind of things, because you never know what's going to happen. A year from now, he may show up. A year from now, a new job where you went to school for, well, I don't believe in going to school, but anyway, because it's like all that money you spend for your degrees. I'm not even using my degree, and I owe all that money, and I owe money for my daughter's school. So anyway, your gifts, your talents will show you which way to go. Go to school if you want to go to school. Who cares? Anyway, I'm not spending all that money. If you have cash, go to college. If you don't have cash, don't go to college. Do like they did in the olden days. They worked, took a class, worked, took a class. They didn't charge any of that. So if you want to go to college, just make a commitment to yourself that I will not go to college unless I have the money. Take one class, start at junior college. Take one class, two class, whatever, and then whatever you can pay for, and then go back and forth. So what if it takes you 12 years? Guess what? You're not in debt. You're not in debt. Because I owe like $60-some thousand for my degree and my daughter's degree. So it's just not worth it. So invest your money, take your time, go to school, learn a trade, sit up under an elder, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, just be ready when your Spirit tells you that you're ready. All right, I know I'm sidetracked. My races are Sunday, so make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that. Shout me out, give me some encouragement. Love all you all. Have a happy, wonderful Friday Eve. La la la. Wholeness.